There is something curious about human nature. We speak a lot. We promise to change. We promise to try again. We promise that this time will be different. But most of the time, our words are merely a reflection of a temporary moment, not a reflection of who we have truly become. Perhaps that is why an ancient text brings a surprisingly modern teaching. God takes our words seriously, not because He needs our promises, but because those promises reveal something deep within us. They reveal who we aspire to be. In difficult times, it is common for people to turn to God. When everything seems to collapse, when life spins out of control, when fear takes over, we almost instinctively seek something greater. And in those moments, phrases arise that you have likely said before. God, if you help me get through this, I will change. If this door opens, I promise to do things differently. If this works out, I will live my life in a new way. But time passes. The crisis is resolved. Life returns to its normal pace, and that silent promise begins to fade away. Not because we are bad people, but because we are human. We feel intensely, but we forget quickly. This is why this biblical wisdom is so profound. It isn't just about religion. It is about emotional and spiritual integrity. It's about aligning what we say with how we actually live. Because there is a massive gap between those who make promises and those who build a path. Promises are born in emotion, but transformation is born in consistency. And perhaps that is exactly what God wants to teach us. A real relationship with Him doesn't just happen in emergencies. It isn't born only when we are afraid, lost, or desperate. It is born when we realize that God doesn't just want to be the rescue for our crises. He wants to walk with us every single day of our lives. And that changes everything. Because when God stops being just a solution to a problem and becomes the center of our journey, something begins to shift inside us. Our words carry more weight. Our decisions become more conscious. And life begins, step by step, to align with what the heart always knew was true. In the end, perhaps the most important question isn't how many promises we've made to God. Perhaps the question is this: who are we becoming through the choices we make every day? Because a real relationship with God isn't built on promises made in desperation. It is built in the silent faithfulness of every day.